morning, welcome to another weekly vlog. It's Saturday. I'm boiling the kettle for a cup of tea. It's about 7:30 at the moment. Normally I don't get up this early on a Saturday. Normally I don't get up until sort of like 8:30ish. But my car is going in for its MOT this morning, so, and I've got to drop it off by 8:30, so here I am. MOT and servicing. Just have this feeling it's going to cost me money, and not just the money I've agreed to pay, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So my mum is, so I'm driving to the garage with my car obviously, and then my mum, when am I focus? That's better. And then my mum is picking me up from the car garage, and we're going to go walk around and have a look at the house because she's not seen it yet, and then she's going to drive me back to the garage, and then I'm going to drive home. I just figured I personally feel much more comfortable in the back of my mum's car with a mask on and all the windows open than in the back of a taxi when I don't know who's been in it. So my wonderful mum, means I get to see her as well. But yeah, so that's my plan for this morning. I'm gonna put some toast in. Hello!
Hello.
Hello!
You sound like that. Hello.
Hello.
Fine.
Fine. It's 2:15 and my car's back and I've had it serviced, and it cost me about 500 quid because it needed a new battery as well, which is fine. Partly expecting it to be a lot more because I kind of thought, because we had troubles with my gearbox and with my clutch when we drove up to Cumbria last summer. So a kind of part of me thought like, oh no, they're gonna just like find something and it's gonna cost me so much money. But it didn't. I knew I'd need a new battery because before lockdown last year I had some trouble with my battery and I thought I might have to buy a new one, but I didn't, and it's been just a bit funny since then, and especially with me not driving it much at all for the last year. So that does come as absolutely no surprise. So the whole thing, the MOT, the service, the new battery cost me about, I think it's about £470, so it is what it is, it's fine. My car's okay, it's working again. So, it is now 2:20 nearly, and I am just about to edit the last 2 weekly vlogs, seeing as I couldn't get them live last weekend because I was having so much laptop trouble. So I've gone onto Joe's laptop because mine is now completely unresponsive.
You're
like
welcome.
Thanks. Like it's, what was I going to say? Oh, my laptop. So it's like, last week it was sort of trying to turn on and the screen was coming on, but the screen was like black, but you could tell that it had turned on. Now it's just not, it's not even turning on. So that's great. That's just what I want. So I'm using Joe's laptop instead, and I've just had to update iMovie 3 times in a row. Look at you in corner. Just got your little face in corner. So it was like, update me, and I was like, okay, and then it finished and it was like, update me. I was like, okay, and I had to do that 3 times before it actually worked. So now I've imported all the footage and I'm gonna finally sit and edit them, and it's gonna take me hours, so it's fine.
Can I help you?
I thought you were talking to me then. I was like, how would you help?
Can I help you?
So, you know, I sent Rachel the gift asking her to be my bridesmaid. It arrived, and I was like dying all yesterday because I was just like, I need you to open it, I need you to open it. And she had such a busy day at work that she didn't have a chance to go and get it from the concierge in her flat building. And, so she's like, oh, I'm really sorry, I'll get it tomorrow. And I was like, that's fine. And I was just like dying inside because I'm so excited for her to open it. I'm just like, just fucking open it now. And then I messaged her today just like, oh, hope you okay after your busy day yesterday, just like totally fishing for her to be telling me about this parcel. And she's just gone, oh, Maddie, her flatmate, has just gone to get the post. And I'm just like, oh, you're gonna feel well enough for a video chat then, because she's got a migraine, bless her. Obviously I don't, if she needs to rest, that's fine, but I'm just like, I just need you to open it. So I might be video calling her soon to watch her open her gift and ask her to be my bridesmaid, and I'm so excited. I will keep you updated with what happens. Just remember that it's Saturday now, so all the stuff about me posting the present to Rachel will have been in last week's vlog. So if you haven't seen last week's vlog, the context is there. I'm not going to explain it all again, just head back and watch it. But basically I'm asking my friend to be a bridesmaid via Zoom, so. Morning, it's Sunday. I'm making bacon sandwiches. And then we're going to go see the house because Joe didn't see it yesterday. I went up and walked around and had a look with my mum, but Joe didn't see it yesterday and some like cool stuff was happening. So we're going to go up and see it, which will be fun. I'm hoping we have windows because they'd actually started putting in the windows above the door yesterday. Like they were there to the wall. But they were like actually there doing it when I was there with my mum, which was great because, you know, confirmation that builders exist. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to post some Mother's Day cards to various parents and grandparents.
The YouTube watcher, do you include your grandparents in Mother's and Father's Day celebrations? Sign off in the comments below.
It's an interesting question though, because some people do and some people don't. I get my grandma's cards, but I don't get them presents, whereas Joe gets his grandma a present as well. But I get my mum a card and a present, but my grandparents, I say grandmas, I don't have any granddads anymore. My grandmas just get cards, and that's just kind of how it's always been. Occasionally when I've been like last year I bought them flowers because it was like just in lockdown and we were like gutted that we couldn't see everyone, so I got them some flowers to cheer them up, but it wasn't like, it's not like what we usually do. And it was the same when my granddad was alive. Like we used to get him a Father's Day card, but I never got him a present. It's just what we do. So what do you do? I'm intrigued to know. Remember, if this Mother's Day is hard for you for whatever reason, then I'm very, very sorry. I hope you're okay. Please remember it is just one day and tomorrow is a new day. I feel like a lot of people aren't sensitive enough around Mother's Day for people who maybe don't have mums, or for mums who maybe don't have their children anymore, or whatever the situation. So I hope that you managed to get through the day okay. But yeah, so that's our plan for today. And then we're gonna clean the flat a little bit. We don't need to massively clean it, we just need to like have a dust around and a vac around. So we're gonna do that before we go to the house. We've got a load of washing in already. And then come home, have dinner, watch more Revenge. We watched the season 2 finale last night. Oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. Like, I can't believe it. If anyone else is watching Revenge or has watched Revenge previously, because I know it finished years ago, it's on Disney Plus now. Please talk to me about it, because like, I cannot believe what happened in the season 2 finale. Like, I'm so upset. Like I can't believe it. Just, oh, I don't want to say anything in case people are watching it and so I don't want to say like, oh, this happened to someone. Like, just come talk to me if you're watching it. It's so good. It's quite windy, so I'm sorry if you can't hear me. I'm trying to like cover my microphone from the wind whilst I'm here, but here's our house. It's got the bathroom window in finally, and then the only window that needs to go in is the one above the door, but there's scaffolding sticking out of it at the moment, so that explains why that's not done. The plasterboarding's done mostly up the stairs, and I can't see in the bathroom anymore because it's like slightly frosted glass, obviously because it's a bathroom. But ooh, how exciting. It's proper starting to look like a real house now, which is just so exciting. But yeah, we've got a bathroom window. Buzzing. We're back from seeing the house and we've posted all our Mother's Day cards through various letterboxes around West Yorkshire. I couldn't film any of the back of the house because it was so windy, you just wouldn't have heard anything. But if you remember from the last vlog, the end house where they're building the arch, that is now built up, ready for the arch to go on, so that's pretty much finished, which they've done that in like a day and a bit because that wasn't done yesterday when me and my mum went to see it. And all the bifolds are in. Obviously you saw the bathroom windows in, so it's really nice. Everything's cracking on now. Hello, it's Monday and it's 12:20. I'm on my lunch break. Anyway, yeah, so I'm off to Boots. I need to pick up a prescription. Who's ringing me? Hello?
Oh hi, it's Anne calling.
Hi Anne, you okay?
I'm alright, thank you, are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Good. Just ringing with regards to the email that you sent me today.
Yeah?
Yes, we've received your documents, so thank you very much for returning all those.
Fab.
I have been waiting for the Help to Buy authority to exchange, but I have received that now, and I've also got my land registry search back. So I am really in a position to be able to exchange contracts.
Amazing.
Right, what I'll do then, I will check back on the file and get those submitted, and once we've got those funds, we will then be able to proceed forward to an exchange for you. Okay then, we'll leave it with me. I'll get these forms off for the Help to Buy.
Fab.
It's usually quite quick at sending the money to us once we've received the form. So once I've got that in, I'll give you a ring and get your authority, and we'll get you exchanged. As I say, I've got everything else in now, so
amazing.
hopefully. Yeah, alright.
That's great, thanks so much,
I'll give you a ring as soon as we've got the funds.
Fantastic,
Right,
thank you. Bye.
Bye.
So that was our solicitor, and we're ready to exchange. She's just sorting out the forms to get the money from our ISAs, and then we're ready to exchange. Holy fucking shit. Cool. Right, that's good news. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna go to Boots now and pick up my prescription, and hopefully she'll call us soon. How exciting. Good evening, I'm making dinner. We are having burritos made with the leftover pork that I made the other week, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm just making a pico de gallo, and then just gonna assemble it. Nice easy dinner because the pork's already cooked. And I'm gonna do what I saw someone do on Pinterest, where they made the burrito and then they put it in a pan, so it made like the edges like a little bit crispy and all sealed. I'm gonna try that and give that a go and see what happens. So not heard anything back from the solicitor yet, so I'm assuming she's still looking for the files she was trying to find. So, and when she finds those, we're all good to exchange on our house, which is very, very exciting. Then this afternoon, had a call from the contracts manager, I think his job title was, at the new house, and we're going in for a meeting on Thursday after work to discuss completion dates and next steps. So I don't actually know what this meeting with him is. Like, it was just this like super Yorkshire bloke, like, I'm John, I'm the contracts manager, come in for a meeting. And I was like, okay. So we'll see what that is. We're assuming that it is just like a formality of when can you guys move, when can we move, and then trying to sort of coordinate the two. But we have no idea, so we will see on Thursday what actually happens. So we've emailed the solicitor and just said, look, just in case this meeting is anything to do with delays, let's hold off on exchanging a couple of days until we know what's what, because our mortgage offer runs out at the end of April. So we've got plenty of time for now, and I think we can get an extension on it for 4 weeks or something. We talked to our advisor about it ages ago when we were concerned that there was going to be more delays, but we don't want to get into a position where we've exchanged on a house that we then can't move into because we haven't got a mortgage on. So we're just being sensible. But like I say, it's still very, very exciting. I don't think I actually vlogged on Saturday after we spoke to Rach. She said yes, she's going to be my bridesmaid. She's very excited, and I'm very excited that she's very excited. But yeah, so we video called her and she opened, I got her a little candle, I think I already said. I got her a little candle that says like, will you be my bridesmaid on it, and I've had it for 18 months, I think. 18 months-ish. And because she lives so far away, I haven't seen her in over a year. Well, she doesn't live so far away, she lives in Manchester, but because of the pandemic, we've not been able to see her in over a year. So I've kind of kept all of her bridesmaidy stuff here, and I was pretty much insistent that I'd give it to her in person. But then we slowly realised that we're probably not going to see her for a little while longer yet, and I couldn't wait anymore, so I sent it to her and we video called, and she was really happy, and that was nice. Gave me a little nice boost. What did I just drop? Onion. Hi! It's really sunny today. Not that I'm complaining, but you absolutely won't be able to see my face. It's 4:45, I've just got in the car and I'm just going to the supermarket. I look like I'm wearing like an Incredibles mask. I'm not, hello. It's just really, really sunny. And I wanted to quickly show you something that arrived today. It's my Skin and Me parcel. So I have been having loads of trouble with my skin. I've talked about it loads on the vlog. Since going back on the pill last year. Oh God, it's warm in this car. 17 degrees! Nah, it's not 17 degrees outside. So I've been having loads of trouble with my skin since I went back on the pill. It's just never really cleared up again, especially when I'm due on my period. You can see now, it's like, it's not the worst, like it's not like I've got full blown acne 24/7, but it's bad enough that it's really pissing me off. And I've tried so many skincare products and nothing's fixing it. Whereas before all this, when I was like happily on the pill for 10 years straight, I had a skincare routine that worked. I got the occasional spot on my period and that was it. Like, whereas now I've got pretty much a constant sort of 3. I've got one on my forehead as well. Oh, no, that's cleared now, I think. I've got like 2 here, I've had 1 come here, I've got 2 on my cheek. So it's not really bad, but it's just, it's bad enough for me to want to do something about it. So I asked on Instagram and I asked in a couple of Facebook groups I'm in, and then Yasmin, if you follow Yasmin on Instagram, you'll have seen that she got this for her skin as well. So I asked her what she thought of it, and she totally sang its praises. So I figured I'd give it a go because the first month's free. I got it on a code that Yasmin got, but I think everyone gets their first month free regardless. I say free, it was £3.50. You've got to pay for, I think it was a pharmacy charge, I'm not sure. And you basically do a little questionnaire and say what your skin concerns are and what kind of skin you've got and that kind of thing. And they send you out what's called a daily doser for, so it's, oh, it's bigger than I thought actually. And it's that big. I thought it was like that sort of size, which makes sense. And they prescribe like a personalised like thing for your skin for you to use once a day. It's totally cruelty free, totally vegan, totally recyclable, so that part I do really like. And even at full price, it's only £19.99 a month. So I figured I'd give it a go. I think they say try and use it for 3 months before you start seeing results, but I've seen people get results sooner than that, get results less soon than that. So I just thought I'd see if it works, because it's not an awful lot of money to spend if it doesn't work, so we'll see. But yeah, Skin and Me. So mine's got tretinoin, clindamycin and azelaic acid in it. I've used azelaic acid before, but I've not used tret or clindamycin before, but apparently they're both good for that kind of thing. So I'll let you know how I get on with it. It had just arrived through the door, so I figured whilst I was in the car chatting with you, I'd chat you through it. So I will let you know how it goes, and now I'm going to go to the supermarket and then I'm going to chill all night. We had a call from the solicitor earlier saying that the bank that our ISAs are through need proof that it's us, so they need to see ID, but copies aren't sufficient. So I need to drive to the solicitors tomorrow to show them our passports so they can get copies, so they can send them to the building society and say yes, we've seen them, they're legit. So it is what it is. Hello, so I'm about to use my Skin and Me thing for the first time. It says on, I got an email from them and it says to strip down your skincare routine. So on a morning just do cleanser, moisturiser, SPF, and then on an evening just cleanser, this, and then moisturiser, which is also a huge selling point for me because I'd really like to get rid of some stuff in my cupboard. So if I can make my skincare routine down to just like 3 products, I would love that. And so I've just cleansed and my skin's dry, and it says twist until the click for your daily dose. That's really stiff, but I don't know if you can see. So you see here, it's got like 28 down to 0, and you just like twist it. So I'm gonna see if I can do it and it actually stay in focus here. Oh look, it's coming out the top. Oh, and then it clicked. So it's quite a decent amount of product as well. On my finger you can see how much is on there. So then apparently you just dot it on your face. Avoid the eye area apparently, because it says tret in it, which I think is quite strong stuff. Oh, there's loads of it, that's cool. Put it on. It warned that it might tingle the first couple of times you use it, but so far so good. It's really nice and thick. Like it feels like luxurious. And then it says to wash your hands after use. So that's it then. I think I'll leave it to set in, which I do with quite a few skincare products anyway, so I'll leave that 5 or 10 minutes and then I'll moisturise. And I asked in a Facebook group that I'm in if there's anything I should know about the ingredients, and everyone just kind of said like make sure that you get a good moisturiser or you use quite an intensive moisturiser because it might dry your skin out. Yay, it's working!
Yay!
Yay! Hello. So when I say it worked, I mean yesterday, it is now Wednesday, yesterday when I was filming my skincare stuff, and I'd just about finished to be fair, so it was good timing, but when I was filming my skincare stuff, my camera just started shouting at me and just like stopped filming, and the little like timer number was red, so I was like, I think that means my memory card's full. So I've just emptied my memory card and it's working again. So yes, that was what it was. But for what it's worth, we did nothing last night. After that, we watched some Revenge and we had an early night. So you didn't miss out. It's 5:30. I've been out and back because today, like in the car, like out of the house in the car, I'm back. Because I was supposed to go to the solicitors today to drop off our passports. Now, our old solicitor's office used to be 5 minutes down the road, but then that dude left and now we have another solicitor, so it's the same firm but it's a different office. This office is like a 30-minute drive away. Well, 20-minute drive away really, in no traffic. So I was like, right, it's fine, and they close at 5. So they called me and they were like, are you alright to come drop it in? I was like, yeah, that's fine, I'll leave at like bang on 4:30 as soon as I finish work and I'll get to you for sort of like 10 to 5. I was about halfway there and it was already 10 to 5 and I was just like, I am not going to get there in time. Like there is absolutely no way in hell. There's like another 20 minutes left of this journey. I'm not going to get there in time. So I just turned around and came home and emailed them and just said, look, I'm really sorry. Either I can drop it off at the office that's closest to us and they can send it to you, or you can't get it till next week because my boss is on annual leave tomorrow on Friday. So I can't leave work early or anything, so I need to be in. So we won't be exchanging this week because we can't get the passports to them in time, which means they can't get the money from our ISAs, which means we can't pay the deposit, which means we can't exchange. So that will now be next week probably. In fact, it'll definitely be next week because even if I can get the passports to them, I can't do it till Friday. So they're not going to do it. They're not going to exchange at 5 o'clock on a Friday night. So it will be next week now, but that's fine. We're going to have some soup for dinner. Ooh. I wanted to cook something that we've kind of eaten everything from the freezer now. Minus like 1 or 2 portions of things. The freezer is pretty much empty and we want to kind of keep it that way before we move. So, but we eat a lot of leftovers and stuff for lunch. So we're trying to, over the next few weeks while we're still living here, make dinners that make leftovers that we can eat soon. So that we're kind of giving ourselves dinners and lunches without stocking up the freezer. So we're making soup tonight, having that for dinner, and then there'll be like 6 lunch portions, I think. I think the recipe yields 8. Because I do it twice. I do it in my Fancy Ninja soup maker. Not an ad, I do work for them, but I paid for it with my own money and my staff discount. It's great, it's a blender and a soup maker, it's the best thing in the world, I love it so much. And each recipe makes 4, so I just do it twice, because you just click like, make soup, and then in 30 minutes it's made it into soup for you. It's incredible, I love it so much. Tomorrow is an exciting day, because tomorrow we've got the meeting with the contracts manager about the house. So we're hoping that that's super positive and really fun and really cool. And then Friday is an exciting day because Zack Snyder's Justice League is coming to Now TV. So we're gonna binge it in an evening because it's like 4 hours long. Is it like 4 hours long?
Yeah.
Is it in 4 parts or is it in 2 parts?
No, it's a film.
But I thought they'd done it in like parts.
No, there's chapters.
We've pre-planned for it and we've got a like a ravioli kind of pasta thing from Aldi that takes 2 minutes to cook, literally 2 minutes to cook. And we're just gonna like finish work, make this pasta and then sit and watch Justice League because we're both so excited. We're both big DC fans.
DC.
And Justice League, what's the dude called that took it over? I can't remember his name. Joss Whedon. Like, fucked it. It was not good. It was fine. It was fine, but I didn't like it.
It was no one's favourite.
It wasn't. I didn't like it. Also, also not an ad because I did actually. Yeah, you're right. I did work with Now TV the other week. Not an ad. Just excited because I do have to declare that now. In case you didn't know, under the ASA regulations, if you've previously worked with someone in the past 12 months, you have to then state when things aren't paid for, which makes absolutely zero sense to me, but whatever. So I just wanted to quickly show you how I use my Ninja soup maker. It is more than a soup maker, it's a fancy ass blender that also makes soup.
Is that what it says on the box?
Yeah, fancy ass blender is its official title. Did you not know? So I'm going to show you it. So this is the beast. It's pretty huge, like you see my hand for scale. And I'm making a parsnip soup. So in here we have an onion, cumin, chili powder, garlic, salt and pepper. And what you do to make your soup, so you turn it on. And the first thing you do is you click on saute. So then for 5 minutes, it'll heat this up almost like you're frying it in a frying pan. Not quite as good as that because you can't like mix it up middle of the way, but it'll heat it all up and bring out all the bloody hell, my brain's not working. What's it called? What's the word for when it's like aromatics? That's the word. For the spices, so that's why you put all the spices and the salt and pepper and stuff in with the onion and the garlic because it all brings out all the flavours and it's all yum. So that does that for 5 minutes and then I will show you what I do with the next step in 4 minutes and 19 seconds. So the sauteing is now done and now so you add the rest of everything in with some chicken stock and then you click on soup. It's that easy. So I'll film it and speed it up for you now, but that is literally all you do. And then this makes 4 portions and I will freeze those and then I'll do that all over again with the other chopped veg and then we'll eat those. So. And that's it, that's my soup done. It's amazing. Minimal effort, maximum flavour. That should be the new tagline. I'm gonna pitch that to my boss. So I'm just gonna divvy out these 4 portions and then I'm gonna do that all over again, except without chopping the veg and stuff because it's already chopped. Yeah, buddy. And what is possibly the best thing about it is it has a cleaning function. You just fill it halfway with some water and some fairy liquid and then click clean and it like zhuzhes it all around and then you just need to rinse it. It's amazing, honestly. It's the best thing I've ever bought and the fact that I could get it on like staff discount just makes my heart so happy. Hello! So, Bloody hell. What a mess. Hello! So it's Thursday now. We've just got back from the house and I'm at Aldi at the moment. Joe's just nipped in because we need some bread. So we've run out of bread and we're having fish finger sandwiches for dinner. We've just been to the house. So we were really hoping that this meeting would be like a positive meeting. It was not. It was not a positive meeting. It wasn't not positive, but we thought it would be them saying like, right, so you're gonna pick up the keys in like 2 or 3 weeks. Here's what's left to happen. Here's what date you'll be coming to get them. It wasn't. It was them telling us that they've been fucked about by the window company in the windows in the back. And so now the moving date has been pushed back to the 23rd of April. So we won't be moving until the end of April now. Well, no, we won't be getting the keys until the end of April now, so we won't be moving in until the first week of May, which is not ideal. But it can't be helped. I actually did feel quite bad for them. So the back of the house, which is the original fascia from when it was a mill building, so all the windows are like different sizes and they're like huge. So they went to a different window supplier manufacturer than they normally do, and they were like, yeah, that's fine, we can sort it. And then they found out this week that they hadn't measured them properly, and it was going to take 8 weeks for them to get them from now, and they were like, that's not okay, they're supposed to be moving in 2. So they've had to go to their original window people and be like, can you do this? So they've said yes, but it'll take 2 weeks, which is a lot better than 8 weeks. But it does mean that we are now 2 weeks delayed on picking up the keys, which brings us to the 23rd of April. So it can't be helped, and it's kind of not their fault, but it's still really disappointing because we were getting really excited to move and we thought that this was finally a final date. But they've assured us that the MD of the developer he's not happy at all, and he wants it done by the 23rd, and what he wants he gets. So part of me really trusts that that's true. Part of me is really apprehensive because we've been given so many other dates. What we're now having to do is extend our mortgage offer because our mortgage offer runs out on the 30th of April, and I'm not gonna stress about how close that is to the 23rd. On the off chance that it does get pushed back another week, we won't have a mortgage on our house. So I'm gonna get in touch with our broker tomorrow and ask if she can extend the offer. We have previously been told that it can be extended up to 4 weeks. I don't know if that means getting a new offer or if anything will change or what will happen, but I'm gonna have to get that sorted now just in case as like a buffer, because I just don't want it to be that tight and that stressful. Like I will not be able to cope with that. So it is what it is. So 23rd of April is a Friday, so then we're hoping that Joe's dad and his floor fitter friend will be able to get in the following week and get the floor sorted, and then we're hoping to sort of start moving everything in the week after. So we're hoping that we'll be able to be completely moved in and be handing the keys back to our landlords on the weekend of my birthday, which is the 8th of May, if anyone wants to know. So I guess it'll be a celebratory birthday because we'll be finally in our house. But I really hope that's the case. I really hope I'm not still in the fucking flat for my birthday. God. So that's what it was. They basically sat us down and we were like, we didn't want to do it over the phone because we didn't want to give you more bad news. We're really sorry. They were really nice about it. It is what it is. It's fine. I'm just really disappointed because I want to move now. That's all it is. I'd rather it be done and not rushed, and I can understand that things are taking longer because of COVID and delivery times and stuff are longer because of COVID. Joe's back with the bread. I was just vlogging and updating on the house whilst you were in Aldi. But yeah, that's occurring.
Hi.
Joe's back with the bread now, so we're gonna go home and watch Bimini take the crown.
I hope so.
She's gonna.
Whoosh.
She's gonna. If she's not, I'll riot. So yeah, we're gonna go home now. Goodbye. Hello, it's Friday! I was about to say it's Thursday, it's not, it's Friday! It's Friday! Exciting! I didn't vlog last night after the travesty that was the RuPaul's Drag Race UK season 2 finale. I'm so mad. And the last time I vlogged I was like, oh, it doesn't matter that the house has got pushed back, at least we can go home and watch Bimini win. I just thought she was gonna win. I just thought it was a no contest shoo-in, and it should have been. I like Lawrence a lot. Definitely top 3, definitely top 2. But winner? I just don't think. Bimini was more consistent throughout the whole show. Like, she was in the bottom 2 in the first episode, and then she just kind of was safe and high for the rest of the season. Was she low again?
No.
She was just safe and high for the rest of the season. And Lawrence, like, smashed it to start with, and then just kind of went like, oh, I'm gonna be safe, oh, I'm gonna be bottom for a while, I'm gonna be safe again, oh, I'm gonna win, oh, I'm gonna be bottom again. Like, it was so, like, up and down. And then in the final episode, Bimini was better. I mean, in the final episode, I'd actually say Taste was the best, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
Taste
was the best performance, and I think Bimini had the best runway.
Yeah, 100%, no contest there.
So I'm just like, Rue, what you
smoking?
What you doing? Why have you done this? I'm really happy for Lawrence. Like, it's a TV show at the end of the day. Fucking hell. Like, people sending a hate. Like, good God.
Oh yeah. Like, yeah,
5Gs.
You can have
an opinion, and you can voice your opinion without,
have to be
like, sending someone mean comments. Like, come on. She just wants to fucking celebrate. She's just won, like, arguably the biggest TV competition out there. Like, let the girls celebrate.
Yeah, ain't nobody watching X Factor anymore.
Oh yeah. Like, so I feel really bad for her because she doesn't deserve any of that. I do think Bimini should have won. I don't think Lawrence should have won. But fuck it, hell, I'm not gonna go send her hate for it. She didn't even decide. If you're gonna send someone hate Rue. Like, Lawrence didn't choose this. What does sending her hate, like, achieve? It's just mean, innit? The internet's just mean. But Bimini should have won. But, you know, big congrats to Lawrence. I really like Lawrence. So, it's what it is. Just think Bimini should have won. It was really funny because me and Joe were sat watching it, and I was like, oh yeah, she's definitely gonna win. To the point where I was sat there just like, oh, it's so nice to watch a finale and not be like on the edge of my seat of who's gonna win. And the second I said that, Rue interrupted that last bit of the sentence and went, Lawrence Cheney! And I was like, what? But like I said, it's a TV show. It ain't that deep, sis. It ain't that deep. It's fine. And can we just talk about how good that season was? It has been a joy to have that season in our lives the last 8, 9, 10 weeks, however long it's been on. I don't know what I'm gonna do without it. Part of me wants to just sit and watch it all again from the beginning on a Thursday night, just so we've still got Drag Race UK on a Thursday. I've just been to the solicitor's office and dropped off our passports so they can send the copies to the building society so they can actually access our funds, so they can actually pay our deposit, so we can actually exchange. Bloody hell, buying a house is stressful, isn't it? And it is Friday, which means that we're finally watching the Snyder Cut. I'm so excited. It's like 4 and a bit hours long, and we're gonna start watching it like soon. It's 10 to 5. We'll probably start watching it in the next sort of like 40 minutes or so, and we're just gonna binge it all night and eat pasta. And quickly before I go, because my camera's dying, so I need to put my battery on charge whilst we're watching Snyder Cut, can we talk about my skin for a sec? Because I've only been using Skin and Me for less than a week, and it's already making a huge difference. And I'm due on my period today, so normally I would have like a breakout. I'm amazed. It just looks glowy, and where there was spots, they're just healing way quicker than normal. I'm impressed, you guys. I'm impressed. I actually do have I've got a referral link. Everyone who has Skin and Me has a referral link, and I only found it today because someone asked me if I had one, and I was like, let me check. So if you use that, you get your 1st and your 5th month free, I think, and I get a £5. So I'll leave that link in the bio if you actually do want to want to use it. I'll keep you updated with my progress. This might be a fluke. I might have a huge breakout next week, who knows. But for now, I'm impressed. I'm gonna go have a gin and watch Justice League. So, peace out. We'll update you what we think of it and then I'll finish the vlog later. Hello. We've just watched the Snyder Cut. Oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. I'm speechless. Like, me and Joe are really big DC fans and I wasn't really a Marvel fan at all, and then we did like a Marvel watch through last year and I really enjoyed it. Way more than I expected to, like really thoroughly enjoyed it. But I think I'm still kind of like a DC fan at heart. I just prefer that kind of like dark, gritty, like thriller kind of vibe that comes with a DC film over the kind of like happy action movie vibe that comes with Marvel. But I do really like them both, but I think I'm just a DC fan at heart. And when we went to watch Justice League at the cinema, I came out and I was like, it was fine. Like, it was fine. It just wasn't what I wanted. It was just fine. And now we've watched the Snyder Cut, I'm just like, that was it. That was the DC film. That was the Justice League film that we all deserved. Like, oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was 4 hours long. Even if Zack Snyder had been able to stay on the project and see it through to completion, it never would have been 4 hours long. So it never would have had all that detail. But like, honestly, fuck Joss Whedon. And I mean, fuck Joss Whedon for a bunch of other shit. He's like, he is not a good guy. But when it comes to just being a director, like, fuck Joss Whedon. He absolutely ruined that film. Ruined it. I just can't believe how different it was and how much better the Snyder Cut was. Like, loved it, loved every second. And it didn't feel like 4 hours. Like, we've sat and watched a 4 hour long film, which the longest film I think we've ever watched is whichever the longest extended edition Lord of the Rings film is. I don't know which one is the longest out of the three. But whichever one it is, that's the longest film I've ever watched. And this was like 4 hours and it's just flown by. But I need a sequel or a prequel. Oh my god, as well, Jared Leto as the Joker in Suicide Squad, I actually quite liked. I think people were really unfair on his portrayal of the Joker because Suicide Squad is like a really camp film and he portrayed it kind of creepily but with a camp edge, and I think it suited the film. But like, oh my god, his Joker in Justice League, wow. It was terrifying. It was so good. The cat's meowing, so I'm gonna have to go feed him. So I'm gonna say goodbye here. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. And like, if you liked it, I guess. Oh my god, what? Can you cat? Why? I'm gonna go feed him. Thank you for listening to my ramblings about Justice League. Love you all, millions. I will see you in next week's vlog. Thank you for watching. Bye!